Hello, and welcome to episode 1 of the Weird, Wacky, and Traditional Holidays, How They Came to Be show. I am your host, Stephen Carter, and I thank you for joining us. In each daily episode, we will identify at least one of the official or unofficial holidays celebrated on that date, and we will explore how those holidays came to be. Let's begin with New Year's Day, January 1. And by the way, Happy New Year. Why do we celebrate the beginning of the new year on January 1st? We can thank Julius Caesar, who in 45 BC proclaimed the Roman Empire would adopt the Julian Calendar, which identified January 1st as the beginning of each new year. By the time Julius Caesar assumed office, it was clear the traditional lunar-based Roman calendar that had been in use since the 7th century BC no longer was sufficient. Caesar enlisted help from a renowned Alexandrian astronomer who urged the adoption of a solar-based calendar. He calculated the solar year as being 365.25 days in length. Caesar made the needed adjustments to the old traditional lunar-based calendar, and the Julian calendar was adopted. Fast forward to the Middle Ages. Because Caesar's astronomer miscalculated the exact length of the solar year, by the mid-15th century, the Julian calendar was 10 days off. This resulted in confusion about exactly when the new year should be celebrated. To fix the problem, Pope-Gregory XIII commissioned Jesuit astronomer Christopher Clavius to develop a more accurate calendar, and in 1582, the Gregorian-calendar was adopted. This calendar included the addition of a leap year every 4 years, with one additional day added to the month of February. With the adoption of the Gregorian calendar, most countries in the world celebrate the new year on January the 1st. While colonists in what would later become the United States knew January 1 was the start of the new year, there was little celebration of that date. Vulgar displays of frivolity were not in keeping with the religious mores of many New World settlers. On June 28, 1870, New Year's Day became one of our 4 federally recognized holidays, joining Independence Day, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. New Year's celebrations, as we know them today, started on January the 1st, 1907, when the first ball was dropped in New York City's Times Square. I'll close this episode with my wish that your new year ahead is prosperous, healthy, and joy-filled. Thank you for listening. In future episodes, you are going to learn about weird, wacky holidays, such as Get a Different Name Day, Don't Cry Over Spilled Milk Day, International World Thinking Day. My gracious, we could use a lot more of that. And you are going to learn about a load of other fun-filled holidays. To make sure you never miss an episode, go to www.weirdwackyandtraditionalholidays.com. That's weirdwackyandtraditionalholidays.com, and select the How to Subscribe link. This podcast is available through Apple Podcasts or the other podcast listening apps of your choice. You can also listen and subscribe on our website at, again, www.weirdwackyandtraditionalholidays.com. This is your host, Stephen Carter, asking you to remember this day is special, and so are you. Let's celebrate today and let's have some fun. Blessings and my wishes for a wonderful new year from start to finish.